All right, I am looking for my grade 3 friends. Have you seen them? Look around for me. Tell me who are the people you are seeing. Did you find all the girls? How about the boys? How many of them did you find? I need all of them to run. Come quick. Come and watch this video. All right. It's the 2023 grade 3 diagnostic math test. All right. So it's preparing you for your upcoming exams. And guess what? Even grade 2 students can watch this because it will give them the advantage to perform exceptionally well in grade 3. So if you're looking for past paper questions and answers, let's say you need some problems and solution worksheet, then this can be used as that for you. All right. So you can also see it as pep prep because you're really being prepared for your pep exams in grades 4, 5, and 6. Now you're doing all of 60 items, so it's more than a pep prep, because I don't see why a grade 3 student should be put before a paper with 60 items. So gear yourselves up, be mentally focused and ready. And as you go through this paper, you'll find that you'll see addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. There will be fraction problems. You'll be asked to do some clockwork, telling the time. You'll be asked about equivalent fractions or what are equivalent sets and these things. So you'll have sets to work with. So quite a bit of things that you'll have to go through. But rest assured, my grade 3 boys and girls, it's nothing that you can't handle. You can do this. Say, I can handle this. Say it again. I can handle this. Good job. You will do well. I ask that you watch all the videos in the playlist. Like, subscribe, share the video, and ensure that you comment. All right. So again, this is Learning with Teacher M. I provide you with meaningful content that will help you to do well in your national MoE, some people say Jamaican exam, some people say grade 3 exam, grade 3 test, whatever you call it. This is to help you. Moving on to number 1. Which number represents 208? So right away you're hearing 200, 208, 200. So what's in the hundreds place? All right. Are you hearing any tens? No, you never heard any 20, any 10, any 50, 40. So you're looking for a 2 in the hundreds, no tens, and 8 in the ones place. So you can go ahead and draw your table. All right. You can draw your tens on one table over them. Ones, 10, 100. So 200, 2 in the hundreds place, no tens, 8 ones. That is at A. And you can do the same for all of them. But just remember, once you never heard anything mentioned about the tens column, then you know that's a 0 there. Moving on to number 2. What is the result of the following? So when you multiply 45 by 3, what will you get? Let's try it. Remember the direction. We go from left to right, from right to left when we are doing math, and we're going from down up. All right, so 3 5s. Remember, you must know your tables. You need to know your tables in grade 3 from grade 1, but even more so grade 3. 3 5s are the same thing as 15. 3 5s equal 15. This will remain, this will rename. So 5, and the strategies I have been showing you is that you look for a number ending in 5. All right, there are 2 of them, so we can't grab on one. We have A and C ending in 5, which means we need to work a little further. So 1 is renamed. Let's go. 3 4s are 12, plus the 1 that's renamed is 13. So you're looking for 135. That is at C. Good job. This one, number 3, is for all those people who think they know maths, all the people who say them love maths, all those grade 3 boys and girls who say, I am good at math. Let's do this one. What is 238 plus 51? Principle remain. You're going from right to left. In that direction, you're working bottom up. All right? 1 plus 8, or you can say 8 plus 1 is 9. Remember the rule or the strategy. Look, if you see any ending in 9, there are 2 of them, which means we have to work a little further. So let's go. 5 and 3 is 8. 5 plus 3, 8. Let's see if we have any ending in 89, and that's, oh Lord, B and C. Oh, Mr. Diagnostic. Means that we must write the entire thing out. All right. And then we have our 2, adding nothing to it. Still gonna be 2. So we're looking for 289, and that's at B. All right. Let's go to number 4. Which number sentence is the same as 2 times 4 equals 8? So 2 4s equal 8, meaning 2 times 4 is 8, meaning 8 equals to 8. So 2 8s are 16, but we're looking for 8 equal 8, though 16 equals 16, so it's not that one. Let's look at B. 4 2s are 8, meaning 8 equals 8. That's the answer. Grab and run. We don't need to continue working out. Number 5. Which number represents the expanded form of 451? 400 plus 50 plus 1. So you're looking for a number with 4 in the hundreds place. If it's 451, you're looking for a 3-digit number, right? Because it's just 100, tens, and 1. So which is the 3-digit number? That is at C. Moving on to number 6. Which number in the set below is least in value? Smallest, all right? Littlest bit, as you would say. So because we're looking at tens and ones, let's put our table. Since it's 3-digit for all of them, we're looking at the hundreds place value section to determine their value. So we're looking at 9, 8, and 1. And it asks you for the one that is the least. So of 9, 8, and 1, which is the smallest? Come on, man, shout it out. You cannot pause on this. Where are you going with? Of 9, 8, and 1, which is the littlest number, the smallest number, least in value. Very good, boys. It's C. Girls, give them a hand. Good job. Moving on to, this is a little blurry, but let's see. Listen as I read if you can't see it properly. Use the bookshelves below to answer questions 7 and 8. So we have shelf 1, not knowing what they're going to ask us, but as always, we try to figure out some stuff first. Let's see how many books are there on shelf 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this one has 7 books. Let's move on to shelf 2 and see it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, 7, 9. Let's go to shelf 3. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This one has 12. So 7, 9, 12. Let's see what they want from you. Which shelf has the most book? We don't need to go back. We know it's shelf 3 because we just did the counting. Good job. Number 8. Which shelf has a number of books that is not divisible by 3? So which one 3 cannot go into without leaving a remainder? Is it 7? Is it 9? Is it 12? Let's say our 3 times. 3 1's 3, 3 2 is 6, 3 3 is 9, so we know it can go into 9. 3 4 is 12. Now we know it cannot go into 7 without leaving a remainder, so that is shelf 1. Good job. Number 9. Let's read number 9. Which of the following represents $38.02? So you're not hearing any 40 cents, 50 cents, 55 cents, so there's no tens in the cents part, all right? So which represents 38? So we're looking for a 38, and both B and C has 38, but remember there's no 20 or 10 or 30. So no 10, but 2 cents, which is total of 100, right? Which is total of 20. So which is it? The answer is at C. $38.02. All right, 2 cents. Moving on to number 10. What is the value of 3 in the number 732? Look at it, guys. 732. What's the value of the 3? Just by saying the number 30. All right, let's see what they have. 30. Good, guys. Let's go to number 11. And I'm looking for all my smart sparks. All of them girls and most of them bright like that, brilliant like that. All right, read up for me louder. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, the diagram below shows 3 students running towards the finish line during a race. Use it to answer questions 11 and 12. So look at them. We have Mr. Tom, we have Max, and we have Ari. Can you run, guys? How fast are you, by the way? Have you ever participated in your sports day at school? How much do you come when you run? Is it first, second, third, fourth? Do you come last? Are you a part of the relay team? So these children are running in a race towards the finish line. Who is closest to the finish line? Right away we're seeing that it's Mr. Tom. Watch him foot them. Running away to the finish line. So Tom is first or closest to the finish line. And Tom is at A. Good job. Moving on to 12. Which position is Ari in? So for position now we're looking at ordinal number first. So Tom is first. Max is second. And Ari is third. So Ari is in third position. Let's go down and see what they have. Third, which is at C. Moving on to number 13. What is the result of 84 plus 7? So let's put down our 84 plus 7. Alright. 9 plus 4. Let's take one from the 4, put on the 9, make it 10. We're left with 3. 9 and 10 and 3 is 13. Now guys, remember, if you are the child who needs to put your strokes down or your circles or whatever, just put them down. If you're the one who's going to call yourself 9 and count up to 14, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What am I saying? 9 and count up the 4. I mean, count up 4 more. Hold on. My head is all gone. 9. Are you adding 4 more? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you get your 13. Remember 13. This one will remain. And this one rename. Alright, so the 3 remain, the 1 rename. So it now becomes 18 groups of 10. 8 plus 1 is 9. It becomes 8 groups of 10 plus 1. 9 groups of 10. Let's see if we have... Oh, that looks like a... I know what's happening. My answer does not match any of these. So this sign is because it's blurry. I am taking it, see, even when I zoom all the way up to be addition. It's division. It's division. Guys, it's just blurry. Let's erase. It's asking us to divide 84 by 7. So let's put out our 84. 84 divided by 7. 7 into 84 goes how many times? Sorry for you if you don't know it, you know, guys. You need to know your... Tell me. You need to know your what? Aha. 7 into 8 goes 1 time. How many is left? 1. 7 into 14 goes 2 times. 7 12s are 84. Let's see where 12 is at. 12 is at C. Moving on to number over this side where we have over here 14. What is the sum of 23, 35 and 46? It's a little blur, but I'm taking that second number to be 35. So let's try 23, 35, 46. All right. Let's see what we get. If that is 35. 6 plus 5 is 11 plus 3. 11 plus 3 is 14. Do we have any number ending in 4? Yes, we do. So we have B and C ending in 4. We can't grab and go yet, but just by looking, we know it's going to be over 100. So we could quickly grab C, but let's work it for those who are not picking that up. So we have 14. 4 plus 3 is 7. Plus 2 is 9, plus that 1 is 10. 104 is at C. Good job. Moving on to number 15. This one is from a boys. All the boys who are already 9 years old. Read this one for me. Are you 9? What is the result when you take 126 from 458? So let's look at 458 minus 126. Take away sign. 6 from 8, you're left with 2. Let's see if we have any answer ending in 2. Only 1, so we know we can grab it and run. That's at A. No need to finish working out the item. 16. What is the result of the following multiplication problem? Now this is a 2-digit problem, guys. Do you know how to multiply a 2-digit by a 2-digit? Let's see. So let's put it down. We have 12 by 32. Can you multiply a 2-digit by a 2-digit? So remember, each digit at the bottom must be used to multiply each digit at the top. And you remember to put number on the number. Let's go starting with the ones column. 2 2s are 4. Number on the number. 2 1s are 2. So it comes under the 1 because that's the one you work with. 3 now, we're starting with 3 2s are 6 because we're working with the 3 here. 3 1s are 3. All right, let's go. You can put a 0 to hold your place. 0 plus 4. 0 plus 4. No, I'm telling you guys. 0 plus 4. If you have the 4 and putting nothing to it, what would you have? You're still gonna have your 4. Alright, so 4. 6 plus 2, 8. And you put back your 3. You can also put a 0 there to hold the space, but you don't really have to. So we're looking for 384, and that is at C. Good job. We're moving on to the next page, which starts with 17. Alright, all the girls who turn 9 now, this is for you. You turned 9 already before watching this video. Let's go. Which whole number comes immediately after 346? This is also counting number, it's 347. Alright, moving on to number 18. Which number is an even number? Remember, even can be shared equally without leaving a remainder. Even numbers end in 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. So this is 4. It is an even number at B. Moving on to 19. What fraction of the circle is shaded? Looking at it. How many parts is it divided into? 4. How many parts are gone out of it or shaded is 1. So we're looking for a quarter, 1/4, which is at A. Good job. I think I want to change this in color. Looks a little different on this thingy here. So let's work with that one and see how it looks on this shade of paper. Moving on to number 20. Which of the following gives the same result as 5 6s? You must know your tables. 5 6s are 30, all right? 5 6s give you 30. So it's just the reverse of it. 5 6 is the same thing as 6 5. Not 6 plus 5. 6 plus 5 is 11. 6 5s are 30. And C says 6 minus 5, you're going to have less than something left. That's a negative one you're going to have left. All right. So the same would be 6 times 5. 21. Guys, remember to like, subscribe, share the video, make your comment. Again, this is Learning with Teacher M, and we're going over the 2023 or 2023 grade 3 diagnostic test, and it's maths, right? In mathematics, we're looking at fractions, we're looking at addition, subtraction, multiplication, we're looking at time, telling the time. Yes, we're looking at what sets are equivalent, so we're doing sets as well. So we're really working out. It's like doing a worksheet. It's an interactive session that we're having where I'm talking with you, to you, and you're doing the same talking with me and answering my questions. All right, so I hope you're paying keen attention. Guys, I know you're going to do well in your exams. You know, you're one set of super brilliant kids. Put your hands together for yourselves. Yeah. So 21. Which number is missing from the pattern below? What is the pattern? So we're seeing from 15 to 18. How many did they add to it? It's 20. Looking all the way over 21. My brain goes so fast. 15 to 18, they've added 3. 18 to 21 is another 3. 21 and 3 is 24. 24 and 3 now must give you what? 27. 27 and 3 is 30. 30 plus 3 is 33. So they're really counting by 3 or adding 3 each time. 27 can be found at B. Good job. 22. Which symbol does the box represent in the number sentence below? So you have, if it's addition, 9 plus 11 is 20. So we don't need to check anything else. It's at A. A is our answer. 11 plus 9 equals 20. 11, 9, put our sign. 9 and 1 is 10. Rename that 1. Get it? Get it? Yes or no? Okay, 1 plus 1 is 2. That's 20. Good job. Moving on to 23. Which of the following is the same as 67? 67. 67. Tens and ones. 6 tens, 7 ones. Let's see which has 6 tens, 7 ones. Shout out the answer. It's big, bold, and clear in front of you. A. Good job. 6 tens, 7 ones. Moving on. Undo. Number 24. What is 68 rounded to the nearest 10? So is 68 closer to 60 or is it closer to 70? Remember, once it reaches 65 or more, then you're going to 70. If it's less than 65, then it remains at 60. So is it 65 or more than 65? So once it's 65 or more than 65, you're going up to 70. If it's lower than 65, like 64, 63, 62, 61, then it's at 60. So we are closer because it's more than 65. So we're closer to 70 than we are to 60. We round up to 70. 70 is at C. 25. 3 friends shared some marbles equally. Each friend receives 6 marbles. All right. So each of them, 3 of them got 6. It's like 3 6s. 3 of them times 6. All right. Or we could say X divided, so they shared some marble, we don't know how much marble, so X divided by 3 equals 6. We could set it out like that, not knowing what they want. Which of the following could result in the total number of marbles that were shared among the 3 friends? Let's see. 6 times 3. Alright, then we would have 18. Get it? Moving on to the next one. Which number sentence is true? A says 6 plus 2 is greater than 9. What is 6 plus 2? 8. Alright? Is 8 more than 9? No. B says 6 plus 2, which is 8, is equal to 9. Is 8 9? No. So we've done the elimination, which is to say which is not. So we don't need to. What is this? Oh, C, 8 is less than 9. Moving on to 27. Which of the following is the same as 3 times 4? Meaning 3 groups of 4. So 3 times 4 is 4. What do we have, guys? 3 4s are what? So if you work this out and get the answer, now you know what to look for down here. So 3 4s are 12, which means that whatever you do down here, you should get 12. All right? Should be equal to 12. 4 4s are 16. 4 times 16, gone. Because the first 2 give you more than 12 already. So you know it can't be 8. 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 4 is 12. So you know the answer is B. 3 times 4 is the same as 4 plus 4 plus 4. 3 groups of 4s. 28. Which set of numbers is listed in descending? I have not seen this word in a long time. In descending, meaning from the largest to the smallest. It's like you're going from top to bottom. If you're descending the stairs, you're going from the top step down to the bottom step. Alright? So which is from the biggest to the smallest? Let's look at the numbers we're working with. So we have 334, 342, 400. And so we know that the number to begin the sequence with must be 400. They're all 100, but we have a 200, a 300, and a 400. So which one begins with 400? It's at C, which means that this one has it in correct order. 400, then 300, then 200. Give yourself a hand if you had figured that out. Good job. Number 29. What is 3 and 4/5 written as an improper fraction? I think this is a repeat. Let's put an R. This one is a repeat item. All right. So remember that an improper fraction result when you work out an improper fraction. All right. So you convert improper fraction now to the mixed fraction and mix the improper. This one we have here is a mixed fraction. It will have a whole number plus a fraction. So let's work it out. 3 and 4/5. Now for this one, you're multiplying 5 and 3, and then whatever you get, you're going to add 4 to it. All right? So 5 3s or 3 5s are 15 plus 4 is 19. All right? Guys, I'm not doing any great walkthrough working out, you know. Just really going through the items for you, not teaching. All right? So 19 over the denom, we call denominator denom, which is 5. Let's look for 19 over 5. It's at A. Moving on to number 30. There are 16 boys and 18 girls in grade 4. How many students are in grade 4? What should you do, guys? We're going to add them up. So you're going to put the boys, which is 16, and the girls, 18. That will give us the total number of students. 8 and 6. So if you take 2 from 6 to put it on 10, my brain is just running. If you take 2 from 6 and put it on 8, it becomes 10, and then the 10 becomes 14. All right? Rename the 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. 34. Let's see if they have a 34 at C. Now remember guys, if you have to put down your strokes, please do. 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. At least it's better doing it that way and getting it right. Do your thing, add up, do your renaming, and move on. Remember, don't be afraid or ashamed. There are 243 mangoes in a box. Sue took 34 of them, and Jen threw 3 of them away. How many mangoes are left in the box? So you have more than one way you could do this. Let's do it this way first. So there are 243. Let's bring this side over. Yeah. 243. We're going to take out Sue's, which is 34. 4 from 3, we can. So let's rename a group of 10, leaving 3. And this is 13. 4 from 13, you can count your way up, or you can count your way down from 13. Alright? So 13, which way you want to go, up or down? Alright, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're having 9 here. Alright? 3 from 3, we're left with 0. And we have our 2 back. Alright? So right here we have 209. Let's put the 209 now. 209. But remember, we've only taken out Sue's 34. We're now going to throw away Jen's 10. So 10, we are now taking out the 10. Alright? 0 from 9, we're left with our 9. 1, let's see if we have an answer ending in 9. Remember that, both of them, B and C, so we have to work a little further. Alright, 1 from 0, can we? No, so we need to rename, leaving a group of 1. We know the answer is going to have a 100. So let's see if we have a 100. It is at B. I'll tell you why. B. That's because we have nothing more to take from this one in the hundreds place. So this being 10, we're going to take 1 from 10. 1 from 10. Guys, 1 from 10. I'm not going to tell you that. 1 from 10. You're left with 9. And this one that you have nothing to take from becomes 1. Remains 100. Alright? So it's 199. Another way you could do it is add up everything that was taken out, which would be, let me erase this. Another way here, you could put Sue's 34. Let's use Sue's 34. No, not you. 34 plus Jen's 10, which would be 44. And then you can go ahead now and take 44 from 243, and you should get the same answer. 243 minus 44, and it should give you the same answer. So 2 ways. You can add up what is taken out and take it from the full amount, or you can go with the full amount and take out each piece. Alright? Moving on to number, I'm seeing a repeat already. Number 32. Sue bought an item for $65. How much change? This is a repeat. Will she get? Let's put the big R. Repeat. Alright? How much change will she get from $100? So you have $100 and you're taking out 65. Alright? Can't work with the zeros. It's not going to take anything from them. So we move straight to where there's a digit that we can rename. So we rename the 1, left with nothing here. Put it here, but because we're working from the 1's column, we're going to have to rename the 10s again. Take out a group, leaving 9. This becomes 10. 5 from 10 is 5. Let's see if we have any ending in 5 to grab and run. 2 of them, so we can't, because A is ending in 5. C is also in 5. So 6 from 9 is 3. Let's see if we have any ending in 35, and that's A. Good job. Moving on. Here is a big repeat. A big repeat. Let's erase this side. But this one with the cookies is a big repeat item. Alright, repeat. The diagram below shows 3 bags of cookies. Use them to answer question 33. Let's go to 33. Which 2 bags have a total of 8 cookies? In the question gone, it asks which 2 had a total of 9, which is why I would have said to you, and I say it over and over, don't just go looking for a letter to shade and say, oh, it was B when Miss do it. No. They can use the same item, same thing, but the answers, they can switch them. They can ask you something slightly different. Sometimes they come word for word from item to answer, but you have to read them through. So which 2 will give you 8 cookie? So we have 5. Q has 5. 1. Let me edit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Q, which is 5, plus 3. 1, 2, 3. So 5, 6, 7, 8 plus R will give you 8. Q and R. Where's Q and R? That's at B. Moving on to our next item. The bag below can hold 24 books. This is a repeat as well, big R. Use this information to answer item 34. Alex wants to buy the total number of books that 5 bags of the same kind can hold. What should he do? So look at the bag again. This one holds 24. And he wants to know the total number of books 5 of that same bag can hold. What should he do? Should he multiply 24 by 5? Which is like multiplying a bag by 5 bags, because that's what he wants. B says he should add 24 to 5. C says he should subtract 24 from 5. He's going to multiply this one bag, which is 24 times 5, to get the 5 bag to hold it. Alright? 35. 189 students attend Hill Primary School and 356 students attend Valley Primary School. About how many more students attend Valley Primary School than Hill Primary School? So let's do the thing. We're subtracting. 356 is at Valley and 189 at Hill. Taking away. 9 from 6 can we? No. So let's put this to before. We're renaming. 9 from 16. So count up 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. How many do we have? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 and 9 is 16. Alright, doing this for those who need it. Get it, everybody? 8 from 4 can we? No, rename this to 2. Alright, so this becomes 14 up top. 8 from 14. What's the answer? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 8 and 6 will give you 14. And remember, we have this one up here. We're putting it back here. 169. Let's see if we have any showing what it says. 189 attend Hill Primary and 356 attend Valley. About how many? Oh, about. That's what I'm wondering. So because it's 169, we're doing some rounding off now. 69, is that closer to another 100 or less than 100? So would 169 be rounded to 100 or 200? Remember, if it's 50 or more, it's to the next 100. So 60 is more than 50, so it's going to be about 200. About meaning they're not asking you for the exact figure. So it's about 200 more. Moving on to 36, which is clockwork. Remember, I told you every paper I've seen so far has a clock on it to work with. Clockwork, telling the time. What time is shown on the clock below? Alright, so if you've been watching all my videos past the hour, and if you've been listening to your teacher, to the hour. So we're looking at 7, and we're seeing that the hour hand, let's put H on hour hand, and the long hand is the minute hand. I'm going to put M right there. So we see that the hour hand is past 7. So we know it is some minutes past 7. So we look into the past side. Let's go 5. We know this is representing 5, 10, 15. So the minute hand is pointing to 3, which represents 15 past the hour. So we know it's going to be 15 minutes past 7. Let's see if we have that. Where is it? Shout it out. Big and bold in your face right here. B. Good job. Give yourselves a hand, guys. And right here is a good time to pause. If you have not liked the video, go ahead and like it. Oh God, I've been doing good. I've been giving you good content, good practice, good pep practice. So go ahead and like the video. Give a comment. If your friend's not watching it, call your friends. Send the video to them, alright? And if you're not a subscriber, please don't move on to 38 before subscribing, alright? And I'm serious. 37. Which item is sold by the dozen? Alright. We can buy a dozen sugar cane. But this is not sugar cane, it's sugar. Can we buy a dozen sugar? 1 dozen sugar. How would they determine that unless they're going to give you 1 dozen grain of sugar? And it never said bags of sugar. You can buy a dozen bags of sugar, but sugar by itself, we don't buy it by the dozen. We sure can buy a dozen lettuce, a dozen head of lettuce, and we sure can buy a dozen ackee. So it will be the sugar that is not sold by the dozen. Sugar is sold by the pounds. Alright, by pounds. 38. Again, remember, you're watching Learning with Teacher M, and we're going over the 2023 Math Grade 3 Diagnostic Test, helping to prepare you for your upcoming Jamaican exam. Some call it national exam. So hoping that you're learning as you go through the division, the subtraction, multiplication, addition, clockwork, telling the time. We're working with fractions. We're looking at sets. So you can call this a worksheet. This YouTube video is an interactive worksheet or session where we are doing concept overview of all the items that we have. 38. Which set represents a quarter of a dozen? This one is a repeat. Remember we said a dozen is 12. So a quarter is written as 1/4. Of means to multiply 12. In other words, how many 4s are in 12? Or 4 what gives you 12? If you know your tables, you don't have to do this. Or you can put on your 4 how many times until you reach 12. Alright? So 4 into itself is 1. 4 into 12 is 3. 3 ones are 3 over 1. Any number over 1 is the same as that number. So it's 3. So we're looking for a set with 3. Alright? Or another thing you can do, because you know it's quarter, you put on 12 and you put it into groups of 4 to see how many groups. Then that will give you how many is a quarter of 12. Alright? Moving on to number. And also guys, every paper comes with a calendar, a month. So this one is showing November 2022. Use it to answer questions 39 to 42. So November 2022. Let's look at the first question. How many Thursdays were in November 2022? Let's go back to the calendar. So let's look at Thursdays. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see where 4 is at. Boy, shout it out quickly. 4 is at A. Good job. Number 40. On which day did the month end? Girls, you're going to tell us this one. Look at it. Where is the end? Which date is the end date? 30. And that's on Wednesday. I said girl should tell me, here I am. Anyways, I'm a girl. So it's at A. November 2022 ended on a Wednesday. 41. Which day was 3 days before November 16? Which means that we have to find November 16, which is right here. And we're looking for 3 days before we reach to 16. Alright, so let's go. Day 1, day 2, day 3. So we're looking at Sunday, November 13. Let's see what they have, if it's just the day or the date. Sunday, which is at C. 42. What date will come after November 30? So when November is finished, which month comes after? So you're going to have December 1 here, December 2, December 3, and it continues. Remember, we don't skip days. Alright, so as soon as one month is finished, the other month begins just the next day. So the day after November 30, because the month of December comes after November, will be December 1. Let's see if they have that. Which date will come after November 30? The answer is right here. Shout it out. A little louder than that. Louder, louder, louder. Like when your house wins sports day. Alright, it's at B, December 30. December 1 comes after November 30. Moving on to 43. Which of the following is the same as 2 years? Alright, so how many months make a year? Because they've asked you now the answers in months. So you have to say, how many months make 1 year? If you have to count up from January to December, do it. Multiply that by 2. If you need to put down the full months 2 times, because they're asking you for 2 years, do that. But because you know 12 months make 1 year, you just need to multiply 12 by 2s. You need to know your tables. Alright, so 2 12s are 24, but for that child who will have to do it column by column, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2. So 24 months is at B. You need to know your tables. Which of the following is the same as 1 meter? Remember, 100 centimeter equal 1 meter. That's at B. 45. Which of the following is shorter than a meter? Shorter than a meter. Which unit here is the shortest of the units? Is it decimeter, millimeter, or centimeter? This one is for all my people born in the middle of the year. Anywhere from June to August. You can give the answer for this one. Which of the following is shorter than 1 meter? Quickly, guys. Is it 125 decimeter or decameter, or 125 millimeter, or 125 centimeter? Quickly, I'm waiting on you. I'm listening, guys. Correct. The answer is B. 125 millimeters. I hope you are remembering how your teacher taught you the metric table as to what. Oh, this one is a repeat. A big fat repeat over here. Alright. Examine the diagram below. Each square has an area of 1 square unit. Use the diagram to answer questions 46 and 47. This one is a big repeat. What is the area of the shaded portion of the diagram? Area of the shaded portion. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a 5. Down here would be 5. 1, 2, this is 2. Here would be 2. But we're looking for the shaded portion and we're finding area, which is length times width. So we're really doing 5 times 2. 5 2s. You must know your tables, or 2 5s, or 10, which is at C. Moving on to 47. They just turned it around. In the other one, they asked the perimeter first and then the area. For this paper, they asked the area first, then perimeter. What is the perimeter of the diagram, which is all the distance around? Perimeter, adding up all the sides. So we have 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 2, 12, plus 2, 14. So let's see if we find a 14. 14 units is at C. Good job. Moving on to 30. Where are we? 30 or 40? It's 48. The thermometer below shows the temperature recorded at 1 p.m. on a particular day. Use it to answer items 48 and 49. Which temperature best represents the temperature shown on the thermometer? So look at the thermometer. A says it's 40 degrees Celsius, B says 35, and C says 30. So let's look at it. We're 30 here, and if 40 is there and it's halfway between 30 and 40, it's going to be 35, all right? So it's B, 35 degrees Celsius. 49. Which best describes the temperature recorded? Is it cold, cool, or hot? It's more like hot, all right? More like hot. Moving on to, this one is also 49 is a repeat, 48 is a repeat, 50 is a repeat. Which represents a right angle? Remember, right angle is like any L shape, can be turned in any direction, all right? L shape, turned in any direction. Here we have it. It's at A. It's like you can fit your book right in the corner of it. Any square shape or rectangular shape. Which shape is not a polygon? What are polygons? Polygons named by the number of sides. Triangle has 3 sides. Remember that song? Or your teacher didn't teach you that song? Quadrilateral, 4 sides, and you continue like that. So which does not? I remember a polygon is a figure that is constructed using line segments, straight lines. So we know that the one that's not a polygon is the circle. All right, let's move on. This one is also a repeat. 52 is a repeat, a big R. I know they're asking for the closed path. So which of the following is a closed path? Which one lock up? It's C. 53. Which points on the diagram below form a rectangle? And the points for the rectangle would be T, Y, and X. So you're looking for anywhere you see those 3 letters. It says, oh, rectangle. I'm thinking triangle. I am tired, guys, doing a bit of videos. So the triangle would be formed with these. Rectangle, I mean. So you're looking for S, T, Y, Z. Anyone has those 4. S, T, Y, and Z is at C. That's the rectangle. Moving on to 54. Which shape? Similar. This is also a repeat. Same setting out. With 1 and 3 being the similar ones. 1 and 3 is at B. Guys, we're getting close to the end. Again, you're watching Learning with Teacher M. And we're looking at the 2023 Grade 3 Diagnostic Math Test Paper, past paper. You can consider it a worksheet. It's to help you prepare for your upcoming exam, be it in 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030, or even beyond. You will benefit from this paper. It's good for grade 2 students as well, all right? Consider it a worksheet. 55. A student had X number of pencils. He gave away 4. Write away X, and he gave away 4. Which of the following represents the number of pencils he has left? So it's going to be X minus 4. Just that we don't know how many the X represents. But when he gives away 4, whatever is left will be what he has left. Alright? Moving on to 56. If N, this is a repeat. Big R. Spell repeat. R-E-P-E-A-T. Good job. If n equals 24, what is the value of n plus n? So anywhere you see n, you put 24, 24. So n plus n is the same as 24 plus 24. Let's set it out. 24, 24. Add it up. 4 and 4 is 8. 2 plus 2. What? What is 2 plus 2? Oh, 4. I think I'm hearing something else. The answer is 48. I did remember to have you look if you see any ending in 8, but then we would still have to continue because you have 2 ending in 8. Let's move on to this one is a repeat. This one is a repeat. And I know they say each of these is representing 5. Let's see if it's the same thing. The picture graph below shows the number of shells, Rick collected over a 4-month period. Use it to answer questions 57 to 60. Guys, you see how many items are repeating? Go through the videos. Please watch all of them. Please, for your own good. Each shell or each star represents 5 shells. Same paper, same question So this one is 5 in June, 5, 10, 15 in July, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 in August. Let's move on. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 in September. Alright, let's see what they want from us. How many shells did Rick collect in September? 25, because we've worked it out. Alright, moving on to 58. In which month? Oh Lord, June. Guys, if you remember the paper, it's June. In which month did he collect 5 shells? June. That's the first one we worked out, and it's also a repeat item, so we know that one. Mr. Diagnostic. We know you right there. 59. In which month did Rick collect twice as many shells as he did in July? So in July he collected 15. 2 15s are 30. So it was in August that he collected twice as many shells. You can put on your 15, and because it says twice, meaning 2, you multiply by 2. 2 5s are 10. 2 1s 2 plus this one you carried or rename is 3. So it's August for 30. 60. Do your drum roll. Do your happy dance. How many shells did Rick collect all together? We know it's 75 over the 4 months period, but don't bank on that because it could switch the question around a little, alright? But let's go. Over the 4 months, how many shells did he collect? I'm going to bring it in a little more. So let's add them up. 5 plus 5 is 10 and 5 is 15, alright? Rename the 1. 1 and 1 is 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. 75. Guys, give yourselves a big round of applause for making it all the way to 60. We are done. We are finished. This is the end of the 2023 grade 6 diagnostic test. And remember, you were watching Learning. Who can spell learning? Learning with who now? With teacher. Can you spell teacher? You have a teacher. You should be able to spell teacher. M. Alright? So until our next video, it's love from me to you. Continue to watch, share, like, subscribe, and remember, this will help to prepare you for your upcoming grade 3 diagnostic math test. Alright? Until then, walk good.